And we do need controllers from 10 on this morning. And just hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving weekend there. So Ted, or Harold, if you're ready to go, VE3 Charlie Delta, are you all ready to go there?
Yeah, Roger, Grace, we're all set here to go. This is VE3 Charlie Delta, your net control for the next hour on ONTARS, Harold in Waterloo, coming to you via VE3IHR, Rob's PCP station up in Tiverton, Ontario. And I didn't check this morning, but I think we're running a TS870. I'm not sure what antenna we're on, and probably running about 300 watts. So is there any priority traffic at this point in time? Okay, nothing heard. Any QRP mobiles or portable stations wishing to check in? Coming now. Nothing heard. VE3PCP, Bob, give us a rundown what antenna, Rob, what antenna we're running on, etc. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Harold and everyone else. Today, our normal setup for 80 meters is a Kenwood TS870 running a Dentron GLA 1000 amplifier, about 300 to 400 watts output, and an 80 meter Delta loop. QSL.
Okay, Roger, thanks for that, and enjoy your Thanksgiving weekend there, and probably going to ride along with us anyhow. Thank you. Okay, looking for check-ins with or without traffic for ONTARS, VE3 Charlie Delta.
VE3IHR.
VE3IRE, I think it is. Go ahead.
Yeah, negative. Vector Alpha 3 India Romeo Victor. That is my name, or short for right? I see you this morning. I don't know if you're fishing real well, but you're in there pretty good today. I'm in the Ottawa Valley at Golden Lake, just about 20 miles south of Pembroke.
Yeah, okay, Roger, VE3IRV. I've been there, camped there many years ago. Many years ago. I think we were at Round Lake. I'm not sure, but I maybe mixed up there a little bit. Go ahead, Irv.
Yeah, they're right together. They're about 5 miles apart.
Okay, well, it was Round Lake that we were at that point. Okay. Well, that's a long time ago. In the 60s, I think, we were up in there. Thanks, and enjoy your weekend. VE3 Charlie Delta for ONTARS.
Yeah, Roger. Okay. Well, I still like that old line when Moby Dick was a minnow, eh? I'm 70 now, so I can remember when Moby Dick was a minnow. You be well.
Yeah, I got 21 years on you.
That's one experience. Well, that's experience that doesn't usually get you a job, though, eh?
Oh, I guess not. Yeah, so, okay. Nice signal this morning. Bands up and down, I think. VE3 Charlie Delta. ONTARS, VE3 Charlie Delta, your net control for this hour, VE3CD. ONTARS, VE3 Charlie Delta, VE3 Charlie Delta. Standing by for check-ins with or without traffic, VE3CD.
Victor Echo 3, Foxtrot Echo.
Yeah, VE3FE, good morning to you. Go ahead.
Good morning, Harold. It's Mike in Guelph. Just thought I'd say Happy Turkey Day to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. The same to you and yours there. Yeah, we're having our turkey tomorrow. Go ahead.
Well, that's the same with our family. We actually had turkey last weekend with about 300 people. A friend cooked up about 10 turkeys, and we had a huge gathering at Grand Bend. But the family Thanksgiving is actually tomorrow.
Yeah, okay, well, that's quite a deal for Grand Bend. Boy, that's quite a deal. Nice weekend, though, last weekend, so it's not going to be quite so nice this week. So, very good. Yeah, we got a grandson that just bought a new house out on the east side of Cambridge, closer to Puslinch. He says Justin Beaver is his neighbor, but I'm not sure about that. But they just moved out there, and this is the first chance we're going to get to see the new house out there on the east side of Cambridge. Go ahead.
Yeah, very good. And Justin Bieber does have a cottage just out there on the lake, so it very well could be.
Well, I think he's got more than a cottage. Hasn't he got a big piece of property out there, too?
Well, when you have that much money, he calls it a cottage. To me, it would be a small mansion.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, right. So I don't know how close he is to it. They just moved out there about 2 months ago or something like that. We drove by, or he drove us by, but I haven't been in the property yet. So we're looking forward to seeing what he's got. He's got a backyard in-ground saltwater pool. So maybe that gives you an idea what's out there. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's pretty fancy. Yeah. Personally, I don't think I'd want to have a pool. It takes way too much maintenance for how much I'm away.
Roger, that's for sure. I had my youngest daughter, and as an in-ground pool, and now she's been widowed, and that changed the whole ballpark. But it's a lot of work for her. Go ahead.
Oh, definitely. Anyway, I just thought I'd come in and wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Take care, and have a great night. And 7-3, and we'll catch you again later. VE3FE.
Okay, yeah, Roger. Well, good to know that Flex radio is still working. I imagine it's still a Flex. So, okay, have a good weekend. All the best.
Yeah, definitely a great radio. Thanks, Harold. Take care, and 7-3.
ONTARS, VE3 Charlie Delta, standing by for check-ins.
Victor Echo 3, Oscar Echo India.
Victor Echo 3, Golf India, Oscar.
Okay, VE3 OEI, go ahead, please.
Hi, good morning, VE3CD, VE3 OEI. Larry here in Palmerston. Nice, wet, cold morning we're having here, and but we're gonna later on we'll have the oven going for the turkeys there, so that'll make it a little more nicer there. Anyway, not much to add here. Just thought I'd check in, and it's been a while since I've checked in here, and I think the temperature here is about 7.8 degrees Celsius there. So anyway, you have a good net there. VE3CD, VE3 OEI.
Okay, very good. Thank you, and all the best there, and enjoy your weekend there. Thanks for the check-in. And Larry, go ahead, VE3GIO.
VE3 Charlie Delta. A very good morning there, Harold. Happy Thanksgiving. And hi to Larry in Palmerston, VE3 Oscar Echo India. from Victor Echo 3 Golf India Oscar. And also Mike, gosh, I talked to Linda there, and then good morning there, Mike, sounding good, and sounds like you're busy at the track. And yeah, well, Harold, I got down to Burnaby Road. That's just west of Port Colborne yesterday. And that's the longest trip I've had in about 3 or 4 years. I can't get away that much without the wife there. And the daughters, 2 of them looked after them for the day, well, 4 hours each kind of there for the time I was away yesterday. And it was our drop zone operator's from Simcoe 90th birthday. And his son runs the tandem part of the skydiving at Burnaby. And that's the same place I started my skydiving. And he was so happy with all quite a few of the old timers come out. And I could hardly recognize some of the guys from like 40 years ago. Wow, it was quite a nice reunion there, Harold. And they had a big birthday cake. One of the girls had made that up, and low on sugar, so it was tasted really nice. So and had all kinds of pictures. Scott, who runs the tandem part there, and that's his son. He had all kinds of pictures laid out for people to look at, and all that from way back in '68. And yeah, very good. I got to see at least 6 or 8 people there from the older days, I guess, so to speak. So there's, I really thoroughly enjoyed it. I got home at 9 o'clock last night, and still high on getting to see everybody. And boy, oh boy, they've got a thriving drop zone there. 2 aircraft, a Twin Otter, and one, it looked like probably it might have been a 180 or something, I think, aircraft there. They fly the jumpers. So there's a little bit what I did yesterday. VE3GIO back to VE3 Charlie Delta.
Okay, very good, Larry. Sounds like a great day. Good. Didn't realize you were into skydiving. That's something I have no interest in, and I'm afraid of heights. But sounds like you had a great day there, and probably the last one for a while is going to be weather like that. You won't be doing any flying, I don't think, this week. So enjoy your Thanksgiving. Best wishes to your wife there, and hope things carry on the way are. Thanks for coming on this morning, Larry. Back to you.
Well, Harold, I that was my life for 25 years, from age 23, and I finished I started in 72, and I ended in 1997. So yeah, that was a good real good for the body, all that adrenaline rush, I'll tell you. Anyway, happy Thanksgiving, Harold, and you enjoy the rest of your net.
Okay, thanks again, Larry. 7-3. VE3 Charlie Delta standing by for further check-ins to ONTARS. VE3 Charlie Delta. Yeah, VE3 something Hotel Sierra. VE3 something Hotel Sierra. Good morning.
Need help there, Harold?
Yeah, I do, Larry. I think it's HHS in Harry in Ottawa. Is that right?
Yep, that's right. I'll pick them up there, and And if you can hear him, I'll let you go back. If you can't, I'll tell him what he's saying. Morning, Harry. VE3GIO for the relay for Harold there. Good morning, Harry. I guess I'm even weak there with Harry there as well. Harold, he says happy Thanksgiving and have a good week there, he says. Over.
Yeah, okay, very good. Thanks for that, Larry. Yeah, I just copied that. I copied the 7-3 and whatnot. It's pretty weak with us this morning, Harry. Have a good weekend. Enjoy Thanksgiving, and thanks for coming on. VE3HHS, VE3 Charlie Delta.
No reply.
Yeah, okay, thanks, Larry. I got him in the log, so he was a little difficult to hear. This is ONTARS, VE3 Charlie Delta, your net control. Harold in Waterloo, standing by for further check-ins.
VE3 RON.
Yeah, VA3 RON, sorry, go ahead.
Good morning, Harold, and everyone on the net. I think fall is here for sure now. It's cold, 46 degrees Fahrenheit. No more short sleeve shirts, that's okay. We're ready for winter, I think. The boats have been put away and that sort of thing. And we're just looking forward to the winter now. But we have another month or two, I think, of this nice hot and cold weather for a while. The leaves have all changed color here. Nice oranges and reds and all kinds of colors here in the Donkey area. But good to hear everybody on the net, and just wanted to say good morning to everyone. So back to you, Harold, and the group. VE3 Charlie Delta, VE3 Romeo Oscar November.
Yeah, okay, fine, very good, Ron. VE3 Charlie Delta returning, and thanks for the check. And you're a little weak at times, but we're pulling you through, and okay on all the colors and whatnot. Have a good weekend there, VE3 Charlie Delta.
Thank you, Harold. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
ONTARS, VE3 Charlie Delta, standing by for check-ins. This is ONTARS, VE3 Charlie Delta, your net control for this hour. VE3 Charlie Delta. ONTARS, VE3 Charlie Delta, your net control for this hour. VE3 Charlie Delta.
VE3 Charlie Delta, Victor Echo 3 Delta, Yankee.
Yeah, good morning, VE3DYY, go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, Harold. Jerry here in Turkey Point. Gosh, good to hear you on the radio. It's been a while, over.
Yeah, it sure has been, but we get it on here on the weekends anyway, thanks to Rob and all the remotes that are around. We use a couple of remotes, but it's all the best. So happy Thanksgiving to you and Linda there in Turkey Point.
Yeah, all the best to you, Harold, and so nice to hear you on the radio. We're on the radio quite a bit down here. I worked the Shale Islands off of Africa, the east 1,000 kilometers off of Africa last night on 20. So the band's been pretty good, Harold, over.
That's okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. What are you? Have you got? Are you still? You're running the antenna. You won. Go ahead.
Yeah, same antenna, and I put up a brand new vertical, and then I turned the beam to the west, and also I worked in Hawaii last night. So I got reports on both antennas. Over.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, good for you. Good for you. I know the last contact I got for a DXC 100 was Guam out there. I was happy to get Guam way back and everything, but I stopped that. I retired and from DX hunting. I've got about 180 countries confirmed, I think. Go ahead.
Oh, that's wonderful. I think I'm up around 120, but there was a lot of logbook that I never added on QRZ, but anyways, it's been a lot of fun, ham radio, and so good to hear. Are you living in Waterloo, Harold?
Yeah, Roger, VE3 Charlie Delta. We're in a condo in downtown Waterloo, the 4th floor of a condo in downtown Waterloo, near the corner of Willow and Herb Street East. Go ahead.
Oh, QSL. Yeah, I know where that is. Yeah, there was the old white apartment building there up by the mall. Over.
Yeah, I'm not sure what one you're talking about. We're right beside the church property. The church was, it's 100 years ago. It was the orphanage. There was a couple of homes, elegant homes, were turned into like nursing homes or child care, I think. But there's 2 buildings here. We're on the top building, 24 stories high, and the first one they built was 16 stories. So, but we're only on the 4th floor, of the, it's 30 years old now this year. Go ahead.
Well, best wishes, Harold, and happy Thanksgiving to you and the friends and family there, and say hi to the gang for me. Over.
Oh, Roger, very good. Been a number of changes and whatnot, and the breakfast meetings are starting to get going again, but they were all over the place with a lot of problems, and we're all getting older. It's getting harder to get out to it too, right? So I don't drive anymore. Enjoy your weekend there, VE3 Charlie Delta.
Well, at least you get out, Harold, and that's the important thing. That's nice to keep in touch. So great to hear you. And I often think of Ted Bodman with that call sign. By gosh, he was a good friend as well. 7-3, good morning to you. Frequency clear, VE3DY1.
Yeah, for sure. Knew Ted for years when he first come up from Toronto, and he lived in the YMCA when he got Waterloo Electronics going. So anyhow, he got this call when I was born in 1932. He got VE3 Charlie Delta, and had it till 2009. I think he passed away. 8 I was home. 9 I think it was 2009 when he passed away. Go ahead.
Well, it's so nice to hear the call sign, Harold, and also you on the air. So my best wishes from Linda and I, VE3DY1.
Okay, thanks, Jerry. This is ONTARS, VE3 Charlie Delta. ONTARS, VE3 Charlie Delta. You're net control for this hour. VE3 Charlie Delta. VE3 Oscar Tango Mexico. Go ahead, VE3 Charlie Delta.
No, this is Paul. Victor Echo 3 Oscar Radio Mexico.
Yeah, okay, Paul, what's your QTH there? VE3 Oscar Tango Mexico, VE3 Charlie Delta.
That's ORM, Paul.
Yes, good morning. To Charlie Delta, and then one V3ORM. My location, Highway 7, east of Peterborough, about an hour and a quarter drive. I am close to the town of Caladar. My sister there, I'm a little east of Caladar. Over.
Yeah, okay, Roger, Paul. I remember that, but let's clarify the call again. Give me your call again phonetically, please.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
Okay, I thought your call was Oscar Romeo November, Mexico, Oscar Romeo Mexico. But somebody said N there, so is it Oscar Romeo Mexico? Go ahead.
Yes, that is correct. All rusty microphones, one would say, but it gets that message across. And I am Eastern Ontario, near Caladar.
I've got that. I've got Calendar. I've been through there many times. And we got the call straightener out there. Okay, enjoy your Thanksgiving weekend, and thanks for coming on, Paul. VE3 Charlie Delta.
Yeah, very good. Give me your name, please.
My name is Harold, Hotel Alpha Roger Oscar Lima Delta. Harold, Hotel Alpha Roger Oscar Lima Delta, and we're in Waterloo.
Yeah, very good. I believe you said Harold. Very good. You take care. Have a good Sunday. This is VE3ORM.
Okay, Roger, VE3 Charlie Delta, standing by for further check-ins. VE3 Charlie Delta. Well, you're right in the mud there. VE3 question mark. VE3 Charlie Delta. Try it again. Give us your call phonetically. I got Oscar Delta Juliet. Is that right? Oscar Delta Juliet.
Relay.
Just the 7-3 happy Thanksgiving.
Well, you're right at my noise level. Can somebody relay there?
Port is called Victor Echo 3 X-Ray Delta Juliet.
And what's his name and location again, Larry?
Yeah, his name is Dick, and he's in the town of Rockport. And good morning, Dick and Judy. Happy Thanksgiving to you. And he's a regular check-in there, Harold. So VE3 Charlie Delta, VE3GIO.
Okay, thanks, Larry, and thanks for checking in, Dick, and I'll enjoy your Sunday there and the Thanksgiving weekend. VE3 Charlie Delta.
Down to get into Woodstock and back to Harold.
Yeah, okay, band's dropped out. You're dropped way down again, Larry, but it's band's up and down this morning. So thanks to Dick for checking in there, 7-3. ONTARS, VE3 Charlie Delta. Harold in Waterloo looking for check-ins to ONTARS, VE3 Charlie Delta. ONTARS, VE3 Charlie Delta, looking for check-ins to ONTARS, VE3 Charlie Delta, standing by.
VE3OZW.
Morning, Richard, VE3OZW, VE3CD.
Good morning, Harold, and happy Thanksgiving to you. No traffic to report, really. Unfortunately, no controllers after you, so it's going to be a long, quiet day, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's cold and rainy here in Miles, May, and I don't know what we're going to get up to today. It'll be kind of an inside day, I guess, today. How are things with you, Harold, and Thanksgiving plans for this weekend?
Yeah, okay, you're not too strong with me. It's band's funny this morning type of thing. VE3 Charlie Delta returning. Yeah, we're having a family Thanksgiving tomorrow out at the east side of Cambridge. My grandson just bought a new house out there, and he works in Toronto mostly, so it saves him 15-20 minutes. From the new location just close to 401 there, and we're all going out to see this new house that he just bought and moved into recently. So that's the plan tomorrow, and there's going to be I think somebody said 16 people there. I forget. His in-laws are coming from the other side of Toronto. Oh, I forget the name of the place now. His father worked at Pickering. His father-in-law worked at Pickering, and they live over there on the other side of Toronto. So they're all coming tomorrow for a big turkey dinner. My daughter, we buy the turkey, and my daughter-in-law is cooking the turkey, so we're looking forward to a get-together there. Back to you.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. Hey, that sounds like a good time. Well, yeah, I mean, we're having about 17 or 18 people here at our place, too, with the kids, and my mom and my aunt's coming over, too, so it'll be a house full of people for sure. We're just doing a lunch, nothing fancy, no turkey, just kind of like almost like a potluck kind of deal. So whatever, as long as the family gets together, I think that's the main thing. I was just kind of laughing when you were telling me that. I remember you telling me about your grandson buying a house just in Cambridge on the other side of the 401. My buddy just sold his house on the other side of the 401 in Cambridge there and moved out east, out to Cape Breton Island. So when did he move? I think it was July or something he sold it. So I thought, wouldn't that be a small world if that's the house your grandson bought, but chances of that are pretty slim. Anyway, well, that'll be good, Harold. Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, okay, that'd be a real coincidence. That sure would be. We haven't been in the house yet. We were by it. The outstanding feature, and you can't see it from the roadside, is an in-ground saltwater pool in the backyard. So he's got a lot of lawn to mow. He's not mechanically inclined. He's a whiz he's a CPA already and whatnot, but he had problems with his lawnmower that they left there. It wouldn't run, so I don't think he's got that solved along, but that'd be a real coincidence if that's the same house. Hi. Back to you, Richard.
Well, oddly enough, Harold, my buddy's backyard in-ground swimming pool was a saltwater in-ground pool, so it just might be the same one there, Harold. That would be a coincidence for sure. He had the 401 right in his backyard pretty well. I think there was a big fence separating him and the 401, if I remember correctly. I hadn't been to his place for quite a few years now. I guess probably getting up to be about 7 now, so I'm kind of going by memory, but it almost sounds like the same place.
Well, this, I forget, I don't have the name of the street. I did have it here somewhere, but it sounds, my grandson's place is quite a bit south of the 401. You have to go north to get onto the 401, so I think it's, I don't know whether there is some sort of a rec park or something behind his property or whatever, but I don't think it's the same one. Go ahead.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it. Okay, well, I kind of thought that was interesting when you mentioned what it sounded like. So, oh well, there you go. That's not that small of a world after all, but yeah, good stuff. All right, well, let's carry on, and good to hear you, Harold. Thanks for being there every Sunday at 9 a.m. as a regular now. So always glad to hear you, and have somebody there for the 9 a.m. spot. It'd be nice if we could fill up a few more spots on Sundays, but everybody's busy and winter's coming, so maybe we'll get them filled up then. Anyway, 7-3 for now, Harold, and enjoy Thanksgiving. Sounds like it's going to be a blast. Always good to get the family together. Hopefully they all get along. 7-3 VE3OZW.
Yeah, okay, very good. All the best, Richard, and nice chatting with you. So all the best. VE3 Charlie Delta. Standing by for further check-ins to ONTARS. VE3 Charlie Delta.
Victor Alpha 3, Romeo Echo.
VE3RE, go ahead.
Victor Alpha 3, Romeo Echo, Mark here in Crediton this morning. We're off and on rain showers and sort of a very gloomy looking day out there. We're presently at 9 degrees here. Anyway, we had our Thanksgiving yesterday and family stayed over, so we're things are just starting to get humming around the house here. Back to you.
Okay, Mark, thanks for that. VA3RE, VE3 Charlie Delta, and the sun broke out here. The sun is shining on the colored leaves across the street here, so things have improved a little bit here today. So thanks for coming on, and enjoy the rest of your weekend there. VE3 Charlie Delta.
All right. Thanks, Harold. Just before you go, whereabouts are you located?
I'm in Waterloo. I'm in downtown Waterloo, Kitchener-Waterloo, the home of Oktoberfest. They got Oktoberfest going again this year, and a big parade tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock from Kitchener to Waterloo. So we're in downtown Waterloo in a condo.
Oh, okay. Oh, very good. Well, very good, and thank you for the sunshine report there. Family of the stepdaughter and kids there will be happy that they're headed back into the sunshine. Hi. Anyway, thanks, Harold, for doing what you do here, and have a great Sunday. Victor Alpha 3, Romeo Echo.
Okay, Roger, thanks for coming on. VE3 Charlie Delta. Your net control for this hour of ONTARS. VE3 Charlie Delta.
Contact.
Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, thanks, Harold. Good morning, Mark. VA3RE, VE3PCP. You checked in with me yesterday when I was doing my emergency test net.
Roger. And how did it all go?
Oh, it went pretty well. It went pretty well. I think we had like 17 check-ins on 80 meters and 14 on 40 meters, so it went pretty well. And Harold is actually using my remote station from his condo in Waterloo, QSL.
Oh, that's great. That's really nice to be able to do that. Good deal. It's working well.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, it's pretty hard to get an antenna for 80 meters in a condo in Waterloo, QSL.
Oh, goodness me. That is for sure. Things have been tried there, but to have a signal like he has here would be, pretty fantastic there. But thank goodness to the way things are going here. It's nice on some of the things here at Ham Radio to be able to have a remote station set up. We haven't looked into that too much. I guess we could do that here. Maybe down the road we'll have something like that to be able to let somebody else use it. Anyway, don't want to tie it up too long here on Harold there. Unless you want to take it down band or up band or someplace.
No, I can't do that because I'm on the same station as Harold. Hi.
Oh, okay. Very good. Yes, indeed. Very good. Thank you for letting him do it, and enjoy your Thanksgiving weekend. Victor Alpha 3, Romeo Echo.
Yeah, QSL 7-3, and same to you, Mark. Back to you, Harold. V3PCP.
Okay, thanks, Rob. I think there's somebody in there, VE3 Charlie Delta, standing by for ONTARS.
Victor Alpha 3 Whiskey Uniform.
Victor Alpha 3 Whiskey Uniform, go ahead.
Okay, just wanted to give you a quick check-in here, just kind of playing radio in the shack, playing around with some gear here, and dropped down from 17 meters, which seems pretty active today too, but I thought I'd give you a quick check-in and say hello. So back to you from VE3WU.
My memory's not working this morning. Your name and call and location, please.
Sure. The name here is Rick, Romeo India Charlie Kilo. My location is about 5 kilometers from Niagara Falls in the town of Thorold, Ontario. Over.
Okay, Roger, Rick. Yeah, know the area. Been down there many times. Wife's sister and some other sister and cousins moved to Welland, and we used to go to Welland a lot years ago. Enjoy your weekend.
Okay, thank you, and you as well from VA3WU.
Okay, thanks, Rick. VE3 Charlie Delta for ONTARS. VE3 Charlie Delta standing by. VA3WU, VE3CD. Are you still there, Rick?
Yeah, go ahead. VA3W.
Yeah, Rick, I wonder if Betty's Restaurant is still open down there south of, I forget what it was in. If you say the name of the street, I'll think of it. But we used to enjoy going to Betty's Restaurant down there south of Niagara Falls.
Yeah, it's just in Chippewa, and I'm not sure what the street is, but I certainly know how to get there, and I've been there a few times. Yeah, it's still there. It's still kicking.
Glad to know. We used to enjoy that But we, like I said, we had lots of relatives several families of relatives in Niagara Falls, or in the Welland area, my sister-in-law worked at the hospital in Welland for years, so. Okay, know the area pretty well, but can't get down there anymore. Thanks for coming back there, Rick. All the best. Enjoy your weekend.
Okay, we'll do. That's for sure. Yeah. No, I know what you mean. It is certainly one of the best family foods around. You know, fish and chips, and I've even went there on Thanksgiving once before when my grandmother was getting too old for turkey dinner, but wanted to make sure the family got together. So we all met over at Betty's and had a turkey dinner one Thanksgiving. So they're still there and still doing their thing. So I'll let you go from VE3WU.
Okay, VE3WU, thanks for that, Rick, and all the best. VE3 Charlie Delta for ONTARS. This is ONTARS, VE3 Charlie Deltas. Your net control for this hour, VE3 Charlie Delta. ONTARS, VE3 Charlie Delta, standing by for check-ins, with or without traffic, VE3 Charlie Delta. ONTARS, VE3 Charlie Delta. Looking for check-ins, with or without traffic, VE3 Charlie Delta. This is ONTARS, VE3 Charlie Delta, Harold and Waterloo. You're net control for this hour. VE3 Charlie Delta, standing by for check-ins. ONTARS, VE3 Charlie Delta. Looking for check-ins, with or without traffic, VE3 Charlie Delta. ONTARS, VE3 Charlie Delta, your net control for this hour, looking for check-ins, with or without traffic, VE3 Charlie Delta. ONTARS, VE3 Charlie Delta, standing by for check-ins. VE3 Charlie Delta.
Victor Echo 3, Sierra Whiskey Sierra.
VE3 Sierra Whiskey Sierra. Go ahead, please. Good morning.
Yeah, very good morning to you. My name is Jay, Juliet Alpha Yankee, and I'm located on the south shore of Lake Nipissing, about 11 kilometers west-southwest of Callander, where, of course, it's raining like crazy, and not a very warm temperature this morning. It's only about, I guess, about 3 degrees outside. Roger.
Okay, good morning, Jay, and thanks for coming on. That's a little bit on the cool side, I would say, but quite a change from what you've been having. But I don't think you've checked in before with me in this hour, VE3 Charlie Delta.
No, I don't think I've checked in for a little while. I used to check in all the time to ONTARS, but I guess I haven't heard a lot of activity. I tune around sometimes on 3755 at random times, and it's pretty quiet, but good to hear you in there this morning. You're about a 5 and 5. You're a little light this morning for me, but I got a lot of noise. I got about 5 to 6 S units of noise, so you're above the noise level okay, and I can copy you just fine.
Yeah, okay, fine, JV3 Charlie Delta, nice signal there. We're running a Inverhuron Ham Radio Club VE3IHR station at Tiverton, Ontario, courtesy of Rob, who's on frequency VE3PCP. I'm in a condo in downtown Waterloo, and we're running TS870, about 300 watts to a delta loop at Tiverton, just north of Kincardine in the Tiverton area. So back to you, VE3 Charlie Delta.
VE3 Charlie Delta, VE3SWS. Okay, very good. Well, you know, it's funny how that works, because there's just some QSB there, because a lot of times I was really looking close. You peaked up to a 9, and then you drift back down to about a 7, I guess. And like I say, the noise level's about a 6 or 7. Yeah, everything's a little variable. I don't have any traffic for your hour, but I did hear you in there and was tuning around on 80 to see what I could hear this morning. I'm only using about 80 watts, 90 watts, my Kenwood TS440, and a doublet antenna at about 50 feet. Roger?
Okay, Roger on that, VE3 Charlie Delta. My memory's going. Who's the chap from Cambridge up there who's got a cottage up very close to where you are? It'll come through to me, but it's not coming this morning.
You're probably referring to Bob, VE3MS. That's probably who you're referring to, Roger?
That's it. Memory bank was a little slow this morning. Yeah, it's Bob. I think he's up there now, but I don't know. He must be pretty close to where you are. Go ahead.
Yeah, actually, well, Bob moved back down south again for the season, I guess. I used to talk to him all the time in the morning on G-meter local repeaters. But, yeah, he's only about maybe 3 or 4 kilometers at the foot of the crow flies from my QTH. And actually, if I go down and I spend some time at Sunset Cove Lodge cottages some weekends or for a few days on the holiday. That's what my holiday is. It's only 4 kilometers away, but I really like it there. And I think we're only about 100 meters apart when I go down there. So, I mean, that's pretty close. But anyway, yeah, I think he's down for he's gone for the season now. And we used to talk every morning in the summertime over coffee, and I ride a bicycle when it's nice weather out, and just try to stay in shape a little bit. And I also ride around a lot down that area down by the lake. So anyway, that's about all I got going on here today. Nothing too exciting, just trying to stay dry and warm, and more or less just around on maybe some radio today and taking some time out to do that. Because I find life gets a little busy sometimes, and the radio doesn't get turned on for weeks at a time, and you kind of got to go out of your way to make time for ham radio nowadays. I find I'm a little busier now trying to get things put away for the winter. It's going to sneak up before you know it, and if you don't have things done, then you're you know, doing a lot more work than you needed to do initially. But thank you very much for being there this morning. For the rest of the hour and see if anybody else is around this morning. So thanks again for everything. VE3CD from VE3 Whiskey Sierra.
Yeah, okay, VE3 Sierra Whiskey Sierra J. Okay, J. 100%. You dropped a little bit there. The thing that, again, like I say, my memory's going, but I was licensed in 1960. 1960. Does Noel Eaton ring any bells for you? Did you know Noel Eaton?
Geez, I knew a Norm, but I don't recall the last name. I wasn't too involved with too many of the people in the North Bay Club. It was probably 25 or 30 years ago, I guess, to a certain degree. But, geez, I don't recall too many of the people. I mostly just know Paul, who I'm sure everybody knows Paul Kakamo, up here, VA3PC. And I still talk with him a couple times a month and say hello to him. And but a lot of the other guys, of course, are SK now that I used to know back when I first moved to North Bay. I'm from Southern Ontario originally. I'm from St. Thomas. But I moved here about 33 years ago now, and so I guess I call Callander my hometown, or North Bay my hometown now. But I do recall a gentleman named Norm that was in the club back about 25 or 30 years ago.
Okay, now this goes back farther than that. His name was Noel Eaton of the Eaton family. He ran a knitting mill in the Hamilton, Burlington area, and was quite active with Ontario and ARRL in those days and whatnot. But he went into a road just south of Lake Nipissing back in the days when they had no power in there. So back in the days when I was listening to W1AW to get my code in the 60s and whatnot. So that's a long time ago now when I think of it. Just when I think of Lake Nipissing and the south shore of Lake Nipissing, I think of Noel. I was never there, actually, but used to work him quite a bit. So enjoy your Thanksgiving, and thanks for coming on. And we're here every Sunday at 9 o'clock Eastern on ONTARS, filling in for Vince, who no longer can operate, I guess. But and we're using this remote station, so thanks to Rob for supplying the station this morning and every Sunday morning. Enjoy the rest of your weekend there, VE3 Charlie Delta.
Yeah, okay, very good, Harold. No, sorry, I don't recognize a Noel. That was a little before my time. I only moved here in 1991, I think it was, so it's been a few years. Well, I'm going to be 56 years old coming up next month, I guess. Sounds like you've been a ham operator, or working at being a ham operator since I've been working at being alive. So congratulations on that, and you've been a long-time veteran in ham radio by the sounds of it. All right, Harold, well, we'll say 7-3 this morning, and thanks again for being there. Sounding good here for sure, but you're right, the noise level's high, and there's a little QSB this morning, so sometimes fall down into the mud a little bit, but for now, and I'll be listening along. VE3CD from Victor Echo 3 Sierra Whiskey Sierra. Good morning.
Okay, very good. Thanks for that, Jay, and all the best. And we're trying to be here every Sunday morning in the near future, thanks to Rob there. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, and all the best from VE3 Charlie Delta. We got time for, well, it's one more standby. Take one more standby. VE3 Charlie Delta.
Victor Echo 3, Kilo Charlie Yankee.
Okay, VE3 KCY, VE3 Charlie Delta. Wondered where you were this morning, Ken.
Yeah, good morning, Harold. Yeah, I just come back to the trailer here and looked at the time, and I better see if I can still get in, and I just heard you say one more call.
Yeah, okay, so you get to tie the ribbons on it, and I'm going to go and have some breakfast. Thanks for coming on, and enjoy the weekend there. It's changed here with the sun shining. Well, the sun's behind a cloud at the moment, I think I can tell, but our nice summer weather is gone, I think. VE3 Charlie Delta.
Yes, I think so too. We haven't seen the sun at all this morning here. It did rain quite a bit this afternoon and last night and through the night, and things are rather on the wet side. There's still quite a bit of leaves on the trees. Pretty good color, but yeah, we know the end is near. So anyway, have a good Thanksgiving, Harold, and we'll listen for you further down the road. VE3 Charlie Delta, V3 KCY Center.
Okay, thanks for that, and enjoy and all of that. Best, and with that, we're going to shut down ONTARS. We need net controllers for the rest of the day. If anybody wants to come in and be net control, thank all those that did come in and that are standing around helping and whatnot. So all the best. 7-3 from VE3 Charlie Delta, and thanks again to you, Rob. VE3 Charlie Delta.
Yeah, no problem, Harold. He had a pretty good net this morning, good number of check-ins, so we'll see you again next Sunday, 7-3, V3 PCP.
Roger, all the best.